Today on Trisha.
You told me.
I told you what?
That you were sleeping with 2 other dudes.
I spent some time with Nicole. She was very forthcoming with information.
Lies and DNA secrets uncovered. She asked him to step up, and he stepped down.
He never denied that he's the dad. Next thing you know, I'm at work, I get a call. I'm like, what?
His own mother convinced him he was not this baby's father.
She was sleeping with a couple of other guys.
You don't even know me to
sleeping with them.
DNA will bring the shocking truth.
The DNA test determined that.
Did her own boyfriend rob her blind?
You think he broke in once?
Not once, not twice, 3 times.
You think he's been cheating on you numerous times?
Yes.
So why is he denying your daughter?
Because he has nothing else to say.
It will take 2 lie detectors and a DNA test to sort out this mess.
I asked him, well, when were you not together with her? And he said, since we started going out.
But mistrust is a 2-way street.
You're admitting, before we even come to your results, that you've been fooling around?
Lies and DNA secrets uncovered. Why does this woman hate her son's girlfriend?
She called social services on you?
4 times.
Princess' girlfriend Nicole is nothing but a lying, cheating, sneaky slut.
Is she right to accuse her of cheating?
Do you think Nicole has cheated on you?
I told them.
Oh, you know she has?
I told them.
I want to know if my son Chris is the father of 4-year-old Anthony.
DNA, a man in the middle, and an outrageous admission. Lies and DNA secrets uncovered.
This is Shanika. Shanika is here to prove to this man, Blair, and his mother, Karen, that Blair is the father of her 11-month-old son, Braylon. This is so cute. Now, Shanika says that after demanding that Blair take a more active role in Braylon's life, Blair called up his mama, and both of them began denying her son. So here's the twist. Blair's mother, Karen, lives 795 miles away. Yep. In fact, Karen has never even met Shanika. But Karen insists that Blair is not the father. Watch.
I may live in another state, but I know Blair is not the father of Shanika's baby. She thinks she can get over on my son, but she will not, because he has a mother who has his best interests at heart. I have a mother's intuition, and it's telling me that Braylon is not my grandchild. I have never met this woman, but everyone tells me how she is sleeping around. Blair told me when Braylon was born, Shanika never called him. And I feel as a woman, you would want the child's father by your side. Blair calls me all the time and says all she wants is money. She thinks she's gonna play a game on my son. She may think this is none of my business, but when it comes to my child, I get involved. My son has his whole life ahead of him. He has dreams, and I'm not gonna let her ruin it.
Wow, Shanika, how do you feel about that?
She don't even know me. We talked on the phone. Why would I try to get over her son? I got my own job. I make my own money. Why would I try to get over on his son? Because I want her son to take full responsibility for my baby. Why?
How did you and Blair meet? Was it a relationship?
It was through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Through a mutual friend. We never was like, we was not ever in a relationship because he's much younger than me.
How old's he?
He's 22.
And how old are you?
I'm 29.
So you were kind of just messing around?
Yeah, just messing around, you know, but it was like he was more than welcome to come to my house anytime he felt like it.
Yeah, and
you
he
know,
did.
And he did,
And
you
he
know?
did.
So
Yeah.
it was never no
He
problem.
got
She don't, but his mom, the part, she don't know me though, to call me no slut.
She never even met you?
No
Never
more.
met you?
No.
Never met you?
She never even met me.
So, did you tell Blair when you were pregnant?
Matter of fact, they had the baby the whole weekend of Thanksgiving. So the whole
he
weekend.
sees the baby?
Yeah, he see the baby. He keep the baby, everything.
Oh.
My baby don't know nobody but him.
So he never denied that he was the dad?
He never denied that he was the dad. We had kind of had a little altercation. Next thing you know, I'm at work, I get a call. I'm like, what?
But all of this started since you said, I need you to step up a bit more.
Yeah, basically, like, all this nonsense for nothing. Because when his mom, she don't know me, he gonna take care of the baby.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. That's his son.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna take care of it.
Now, I guess she's grandma, so has Blair ever taken the baby to see grandma?
I never at once denied my baby to go down there to see her. If she had somebody that I trust to bring my baby down there, he is more than welcome to go down there. I never tried to keep my baby from her. Never tried to.
All right. Now, so how many months pregnant were you when you told Blair that you were pregnant?
I was probably about maybe 4, going into my 4th month.
So the first minute you knew you were pregnant, you called him up. And did you tell him when the baby was born?
Yeah. He knew the baby. They had my baby. Thanksgiving is 2 weeks after. If I didn't tell him the baby was born, how would they have the baby after Thanksgiving? My baby. They had the baby the whole Thanksgiving weekend.
Okay. So let's have a look at the baby and Blair.
They look alike.
They do look alike. Yeah.
They do look alike.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be interesting. This is going to be the very first time that you meet Blair's mom, Karen. So are you ready to meet her? Well, Karen, come on out. Karen, Shanika, Karen, this is the first time you're meeting.
Yes.
Karen, what are your thoughts?
First of all, everything that I've heard, she was having or sleeping with a couple of other guys. They came to Blair.
You don't even know me to say I was sleeping with no other guys.
They came to Blair and they told him
you
that you had been sleeping with them also.
No,
I don't know you, but I know that my son knows you, and I know what he told me.
You can't go by what you hear.
That you were sleeping with other guys. Okay, so how can you say for sure if Braylon is his?
He knows it's his son.
He always had doubt. He always had doubt.
He ain't never had them with me.
Yes, he did.
He never had
He may not have told you, but he called his mama and he told his mama.
Just a second. Whoa. Shanika, were you seeing other guys at the same time?
No.
Oh, you weren't?
He was, like I said, he was more than welcome to come to my house anytime he feeling like it. Anytime he feeling like it.
But Blair is not the only one who told me you were sleeping with other men. Okay? I mean, it's all
I don't deal with it. Me and Blair got going up between me and Blair. I was sleeping with Blair, not his family, not you or nobody else.
The same amount of people can't keep telling the same lie. How many people can keep telling a lie though? How many people can tell a lie?
Karen, do you think that your son has good prospects?
No.
Yes, my son, it does. He's getting ready to go back to school. He is doing everything he can to improve his life. That's why he's in Michigan.
Is he really?
So what are you worried Shanika's trying to do? Why would she say Blair's the dad if he's not?
Because she needs somebody to pin the baby on. She knows out of the other guys she was sleeping with Blair is the most decent out of them.
It's his baby,
okay, so she knows that he will do for that child. But he has been doing for that child, and he said he will continue.
He's going to keep on.
If it's his baby.
If it's his baby.
It is.
So what are you going to do if it is his baby, Karen?
Oh, I will accept the baby with open arms. I would love him because I'm very active in my grandchildren's life. I have other grandchildren and I love them.
You just have doubts about Shanika?
Yes.
She don't know me to have doubts.
Okay, well, we need to take a break, but when we come back, we're finally going to hear from Blair and learn the DNA results. We'll be back right after this. Coming up,
everything was cool until she kept calling me, asking for crazy amounts of money.
It don't even matter because you still gonna take care of her.
And later. You think he broke in once?
Not once, not twice, 3 times.
Lies and DNA secrets uncovered.
She was sleeping with 2 other dudes.
Today on Trisha.
Okay, welcome back. Before the break, we met Shanika, who's here to prove to 22-year-old Blair and his mother Karen here that he is the father of her 11-month-old son, Braylon. But Blair and Karen claim that Shanika is a manipulator and using her son for one thing, money. During the break, I was just asking Karen, was it a shock to hear that, about this baby? And when's the first time you heard about the baby?
The baby was 4 months old by the time I heard about him. Now, if he's Blair's baby, why the secret?
So he didn't call in? Why? He didn't call y'all on Thanksgiving and tell y'all that he had the baby?
Exactly. And he didn't even, and after I found out about it, he didn't want anyone else to know. He said, Mama, keep it a secret.
He had the baby. My baby was only 2 weeks old.
If that's his child, he's going to be proud proud of his child and be glad to let everyone know that he has a child.
Okay, so he's 22 and Shanika's 29, and you think the age difference has something to do with this?
Yes.
What?
Yes, I do. Because an older woman, she can manipulate him real easily because Blair is young and he's
for what?
not.
What am I manipulating him for? For what?
So he would pay for your child.
I don't need him to pay for my
So he would pay for your child.
I got my own job. I give to your son. I give to your son.
Whoa. I want to meet the man in the middle, the guy who's too young maybe to take on a baby, but not too young to climb into bed with this young woman. Please welcome Blair.
So my baby not yours? So my baby not yours? I'm a hoe, I'm a slut, I'll be sleeping with Grand Rapids.
But listen though,
I'll be sleeping
you
with Grand Rapids.
told me, you told me.
I told you what?
That you were sleeping with 2 other dudes.
When?
So what that mean? That's like a 33.3% chance that my baby. Right? So what you saying?
We should have been took this blood test a long time ago.
Why are you sitting up here telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you sitting up here telling me? Why are you telling me that you didn't tell me that this was?
Let me hear from Blair. Okay, you seemed not to have any doubts at first.
It wasn't the point that I had doubts. Everything was cool until she kept calling me, asking for crazy amounts of money. Did you or did you not?
No,
it didn't even have a reason why.
No, I didn't. How much?
Like, man,
how much?
You didn't ask for no money. You weren't calling.
She talking.
Okay, how much?
Like hundreds. Like, okay, I ain't got a problem with that. But tell me why you need it.
Yeah.
What you need it for?
Okay. If you can't
ask you for large amounts of money when I got my own job. You know
You tell me, man.
It don't even matter because you still gonna take care of him.
A word? Yeah, I take care of him. Oh, but did you tell him that I have been taking care of him though?
Yeah,
I've been doing everything that I do.
Well, where was you at when I needed you to keep him while I was out?
One time. Let me tell y'all about that. Let me tell y'all about that. All right, so she called me. She like, can you keep Braylon this weekend? I'm like, yeah, if I ain't got to go to work, you know what I mean? If I got to go to work, then I can't keep him.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so you want me to lose my job to keep him for one weekend, or you want me to keep my job so I can keep providing for him?
You said that you took the weekend off.
What you want me to do?
Yeah. So what happened? Is that when you suddenly started having doubt? Did you start having doubts about this baby as payback for her?
No, it's not doubts, but she said if I can't keep him, she's gonna put me on child support. Before you put me on child support, we're gonna need that DNA test. I'm gonna need to know if this is my son. If it's my son, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem.
I get it.
I was supposed to tell you I'm flipping all these men. We should have been took the blood test. We should have been took the blood test.
Can I just take care of another man's baby?
Ladies, I just want to ask Blair, when did you find out that Shanika was pregnant?
She was around I think 3 months, 3 or 4 months.
When you found out.
Like that.
And you didn't tell your mum the baby was even born until a few months after. Why did you keep it secret?
Because the way it hit me, I found out when she was 3 or 4 months. You know what I mean?
Right, that means you had, 5-6 months to get used to it? Well, you didn't tell Mummy?
That's young. He acted like a little boy now when he got his mama on the side of him defending him. You can't do it yourself.
You've been there for this little boy. You've looked after him. Have you formed a bond with him?
Yeah.
Do you love him?
Yeah.
And you do things with him?
Man, I keep him. I spend time with him. We go out. You know what I mean? It's not a problem. I don't have a problem taking care of the kid. I love him. You know what I mean? So I'm the only daddy he knows, so no matter what happened, I'm still going to be there for him. I'm still going to take care of him.
So, hang on just a minute. One of the things your mum was worried about is Shanika pinning this baby on you. But you're saying even if the DNA test comes back and proves you're not his dad, you still want to be involved?
I'm the only one he knows.
And financially as well, you're still going to be involved?
But it'll be on my terms. It'll be on my terms.
On your terms?
On my terms.
So, I think it's time we get to the DNA results. So, are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. So, who wants to open the envelope? Blair? Yeah?
I let my mom do it.
Oh, hang on. She's just been saying that you have to have... You're too young. You have to have your mommy with you. And you're saying mommy has to open the envelope. You don't want to open the envelope?
Get out of here with that. I'll open it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Let your mama do it.
You want to do it?
Let your mama do it.
Okay, so let's find out.
All right.
Coming up,
Blair, the DNA test determined that.
but first,
You think he broke in once?
Not once, not twice, 3 times.
Lies and DNA secrets uncovered.
She was sleeping with 2 other dudes.
Today on Trisha.
Okay, meet Talisha. She's here because she suspects the love of her life, Jonathan, may be the thief who broke into her house and robbed her blind. Yep. Now, while Talisha is accusing Jonathan of an alleged felony, he's also accusing her of cheating on him. Yep. In fact, he says Talisha confessed to cheating multiple times, and he doubts her 1-year-old daughter, John Tasia. Well, he's saying she's not really his child. So.
And that's just an excuse because he doesn't have anything to defend himself for robbing me. So
okay, well let's hear your story.
I'm here today because I want to know if my boyfriend Jonathan is a lying, cheating, no good thief. Jonathan and I can't take our relationships to the next level if I can't trust him. I know for a fact Jonathan broke into my house 3 times. I believe he stole my laptop, my television, clothes, and 2 guns. If it's proven that he did, then this relationship is a wrap. Jonathan says that I'm the one cheating on him, and he has the nerve to question whether or not he's the father of our 1-year-old child. Come on now. This whole thing is ridiculous. If Jonathan doesn't pass this lie detector test, this relationship is over because it means he is a liar and a thief. I am not going to waste my time.
Okay. So, Talisha, you and Jonathan, are you a couple or?
I'm not sure because let him tell it. When he wants to go have sex with somebody else, we broke up, but I never know when we break up.
So is he living with you?
He's been staying there recently, but no, he's still at his mom's house.
Why do you think he stole all of these things?
Nobody knows I'm there. I just moved to the neighborhood. No one knows me. No one saw me bring any of my belongings in because I moved in at night. So no one saw me. I leave one day on Mother's Day. It only takes me like 15 minutes to get there. I get back home. Now I'm calling him because I'm, in love with him. I'm trying to see where is he at. I'm back home. Come on, come over. I'm talking to him on the phone as I'm turning the key, and as I'm walking in the house, I left the TV on. It's on the wall, and I walk in. There's no TV on the wall. My Wii system, and this is another thing. The couple days before, we had lost the remote to the Wii system. Yeah. It was in the couch. Now, the day of the break-in, everything's not tossed over. Only the one pillow where the Wii controller was at was tossed up. Yeah. My laptop. Now, I stay on Facebook all day, 24 hours a day, so I'm going to immediately know my laptop or something is missing. It's just I know I have a real good feeling that he did that.
Doesn't he have any money? Why would he rob you?
Well, that's another issue that I have. I feel like that he's probably just with me to use me.
So why is he denying your daughter?
Because he has nothing else to say.
But he says you're the one who's been cheating.
No, I tell him that I cheat.
Oh.
Because I know for a fact he cheats.
So this is kind of payback. You say, I cheated just to get on his nerves because he's giving you such a hard time.
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying you've never actually cheated, but you just actually admitted it to him.
Right.
Okay, you say that he's cheated, but do you have hard evidence?
One incident now, what just happened recently, the girl that he's saying, she just gave me some but he's telling me that he didn't have sex with nobody, but a couple days ago, he admits to having sex with someone else.
So let's get this straight. You think he broke in once?
Not once, not twice, 3 times.
You think he's been cheating on you numerous times?
Yes.
What if the lie detector comes back and says you're right about all of this? What are you going to do?
I really don't know. I'm really a revengeful person. I'm not saying that I'm going to still stick by him. I just want to get this out the way so that I know what kind of relationship we're going to have as far as raising our child. I can't trust him, so I just want to get that out the way.
All right. Well, Jonathan has been backstage listening, so I think it's time we heard his side of things. Come on out, Jonathan.
Boo! Y'all supposed to boo.
Have a seat. You're a thief, I hear.
So she said.
You never stole a thing in your life?
And I ain't say I ain't never stole nothing in my life, but I ain't never stole nothing from her.
Did you take the TV?
I didn't steal nothing.
Did you
That's
take
what
the
she
TV?
said. I didn't take nothing, period.
Okay, what about the girls?
We got results for that.
Get these
The girls.
results.
The girls.
The girls.
What you mean? What
The
about
girls.
them? What about them?
Oh, you admit there are girls?
Yeah.
When? When do we break? Are we together now or we're not together?
Man,
when
you never know with you. You never
With
know
me?
with you, man. You would throw it off quickly. So
Have you ever messed up with a guy? Have you ever messed around with any guy?
No, I've never messed around with any guy.
Tell it.
With any guy. As you know, both Talisha and Jonathan agreed to set the record straight by taking lie detector tests, so we will get to those results when we come back. Up next, you're admitting, before we even come to your results, that you've been fooling around? And later.
Blair, the DNA test determined that.
You are the father. Get off my stage.
Lies and DNA secrets uncovered.
She was sleeping with 2 other dudes.
Today on Trisha.
Welcome back. We've been talking to Talisha, who is about to find out if her boyfriend Jonathan here is not only a cheater, as she says, but a thief guilty of breaking into her own home. So Jonathan, on the other hand, is about to find out if Talisha has been the one stepping out on him and if he really is the father of her 1-year-old daughter. We have Tim Acosta with us. So Tim, are you ready for the lie detector test results? Okay. Let's start. I think we're starting with Talisha. Oh, no, we're going to start with Jonathan. You're up first, Jonathan. Anything you want to admit to before we come to the lie detector?
I admitted everything I had to admit.
All right. So I'm going to ask the questions. I'm going to say the questions we asked you and what you said, and Tim is going to tell us whether you were lying or telling the truth. Jonathan, we asked you, do you love Talisha? And you said yes. Tim?
The lie detector determined Jonathan was being truthful.
Oh, baby, you love me! Jonathan, we asked you, do you flirt and make plans to meet up with other women on Facebook? Oh, you said yes.
The lie detector determined he was being truthful.
There you go. Jonathan, we asked you, when you tell Talisha you are at your mother's house, are you really out with other women? You said no. Tim?
The lie detector determined he was being truthful.
Jonathan, we asked you, are you responsible for breaking into Talisha's house? You said no. Tim?
The lie detector determined Jonathan was being truthful.
Jonathan, we asked you, do you know who broke into Talisha's house? You said no. Tim?
The lie detector determined Jonathan was being truthful.
Jonathan,
thank you.
We asked you, during your relationship with Talisha, have you had sexual contact with any other person besides her? You said no, but... Yeah.
Nah, but wait, hold on. Before you even answer the question, what I said is, yeah, I get down when we ain't together.
Tim.
Trisha, well, this question was a little difficult because he did say that when they weren't together, and the question was when they were together. I asked him, well, when were you not together with her? And he said, since we started going out. But he was being truthful when he said that he wasn't with somebody else while he was together with her.
So, sorry, say that again, because you...
Right.
He was being truthful when he said that he wasn't out with somebody else, having sex with somebody else.
When they were together.
When they were together.
Okay. The lines are so blurred. So as he said, he's been honest that...
Well, what I was saying, though, was that when we get into it and I get kicked out, can't come back in the house, don't call the phone, you can't get your clothes. We not together. I'm going to go do me.
So just I got
somebody else who will let me in. I got somebody else who will let me in. I'm going to lay up with them.
Is that what he said, Tim?
Yes, it is.
So when you not being the man and not taking care of home like you supposed to, when I call other men to buy your baby diapers, then I guess that's just what it is then. So we should just always be cool with talking to other people.
You're admitting, before we even come to your results, that you've been fooling around?
No, I haven't been fooling around.
Oh, let's get your results then. Let's get your results.
I pass on all mine, though, right?
Okay, thank you.
Every time.
Talisha, we asked you, do you have other men coming to visit you at the house when Jonathan is at work without him knowing? You said no. Tim?
Trisha, the lie detector determined she was not being truthful.
Talisha, we asked you, during your relationship with Jonathan, have you had sexual contact with any other person besides him? You said no, but that's a lie, wasn't it? Yeah, go on.
The lie detector determined Talisha was not being truthful.
No, because you said no. Right. about the
You
girl.
said any other person. Any other man is different.
So what are you going to do? You now have the results. We've got to get the DNA test results. Okay.
So you think she's not your child? Before we get the results, you think she really not your child?
Man, I want it to be my child. The only thing is, I got a son too. My son look exactly like me. Like I spit him out. You feel me? Like I had him. So man, I'm just saying, like man, I don't see me. I just don't see me.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
And you already have 2 children?
If this will be my
Because he's a
second.
slut.
But I passed the test though. But I'm the slut.
Who wants to open the results of the DNA test?
Let me do it.
You do it?
You are not the father.
Okay, you are the father. Okay.
Do me a favor. Okay, both of you do me a favor. This is the picture of your little girl. You said, well, let's get that picture
John
back up there.
Tasia.
John Tasia. And she's coming out. She's the cutest thing. Come up here. Come up here. Okay, let's get real for a minute because my thing is always the kids. If you stand over here, she's cutie. She's a cutie. Okay, what do you think this little girl is thinking about a relationship?
It's gonna affect her, but the whole time, man, I do care, but I do get the I don't care attitude.
So is this little girl going to experience a lot of anxiety because mommy and daddy's voices are raised, or are you going to change things?
You got no choice but to change it.
As long as we can not get mad at each other and walk out of her life. I'm not going to walk out her life. If I get mad at you, I'm still going to get up and change her diaper. I'm still going to get up and feed her. You get mad, we don't see you.
Okay.
We don't hear from you.
So, can I ask that you do some work maybe with our counsellor about what you can do to take some real positive steps to see that you protect your daughter and your other children from all of this stuff going down? And Jonathan, you know, you don't need any more kids at 21. So can you shake on that for the future of this little one?
I'm finna shake my baby mama hand for.
Coming up,
Blair, the DNA test determined that.
But first,
I want to know if my son Chris is the father of 4-year-old Anthony.
I spent some time with Nicole yesterday, and she was very forthcoming with information.
lies and DNA secrets uncovered.
She was sleeping with 2 other dudes.
Today on Trisha.
Sitting on stage is 26-year-old Nicole. Nicole has been with the love of her life, 42-year-old Chris, for 7 years, and they have 3 beautiful children, including 4-year-old Anthony. But Nicole says her once perfect relationship is on the verge of collapse, and the only one person to blame, Chris's mom, Marge. Nicole says Marge not only accuses her of cheating, but constantly denies this sweet little boy, Anthony, as her grandson. Why would Marge be saying that?
It's horrible.
Because she thinks you cheated?
Yeah.
And that they're not her son's kids?
Yes.
What do you do wrong in her eyes?
I can never do nothing right.
Are you a good mom?
I'm a perfect mom.
But to
I'm
her?
a good mom for...
Does she think you're a good mom?
I don't think so.
She called social services on you?
4 times.
For what? Do you know?
Well, just saying that I haven't that I'm not taking care of my kids the way that I'm supposed to.
Well, to uncover the truth, we not only gave baby Anthony a DNA test, but we gave Nicole a lie detector test. Now, let's be fair and let's listen to her side of this very sad situation.
Chris's girlfriend Nicole is nothing but a lying, cheating, sneaky slut. I want to know if my son Chris is the father of 4-year-old Anthony. I know Anthony is not my grandchild. Nicole is destroying my relationship with my son, and I can't take it anymore. I don't understand why Nicole wants to be with a man almost twice her age. The more Nicole exists, the more disdain I have for her. I hope the DNA test proves Anthony is not my son's child. I wish more than anything Nicole would just disappear out of our lives.
Whoa. Well, let's meet her. Marge, come on out. Hi, Marge. Hi. You really think that of Nicole?
Yes.
What's wrong with her?
Well, most of what she just said was a lie.
Do you think
Don't
that
blame it on
Nicole is a
something
good
else.
partner for your son?
No.
Why not?
She's cheated too many times.
Do you think the age difference is a factor? How many years older is Chris than you?
16.
16 years different. Well, how old were you when you got together?
13.
You nod, and that's...
I was furious.
You were furious?
At my son. I didn't know her.
And she's taking it out on me ever since.
No, I haven't.
You called social services?
Yes.
Do you like her? Do you
I don't like
Nicole?
a lot of things about her.
Did you say on the tape there that you wished, my words, not yours, Nicole would be...
I wish she was out of the picture, but it's
No, it
his
ain't gonna
choice.
happen.
Well, of course not.
It's his choice. He's the
gonna
one in
be
the middle.
there.
Let's meet him.
He's
Chris,
gonna
come
be
on
there.
out. So, Chris, you're in the middle. That's where we've given you the seat, in the middle. What do you want to say to your mother first?
I love you. You brought me in this world. And I love you because the kids, and you've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I just want all this to stop.
Do you think your mum meddles too much?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Like she's picky. She nitpicks at everything.
How do you feel
I even told her, I said, lay off a little.
Yeah.
You
How
know,
do you
don't
feel
stress her
about
out.
the way she treats Nicole?
I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like it
He
at all.
doesn't like it.
So why do you do it?
Sometimes you can't help yourself.
Is it every day?
It's every day.
Yeah.
Tell me one thing that I nitpick every day.
I can't do nothing right, ever.
That's not my fault.
When can I do anything right?
Chris, do you think your mother treats your children differently from her other grandkids?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Are you accepting me?
Well, yeah.
Then you're going to accept her and the kids.
I can accept the kids.
Love you.
I love you too. I know you do.
Do you think she's cheated on you? Do you think Nicole has cheated on you?
I told them.
Oh, you know she
Yeah.
has?
I told them.
Oh.
I've never
Well,
lied.
he knew it without knowing it.
But
her
it was
first.
2 or 3 years later is when she actually come out. She didn't tell me when it happened.
Well, no, she wouldn't, would she?
No.
No. But you forgave her?
Yeah.
So, but your mother can't seem to let go of that?
It's my
she's not
baby that he
going
hurt,
to.
that she's hurting, you know.
Well, to put things to rest, what we've done is you've taken a test, a lie detector test, and with the help of our polygraph examiner, Tim Acosta, let's get right to the matter. Let's get the lie detector results. So, Nicole, we asked you, during your relationship with Chris, have you had sexual contact with anyone other than him? Oh, a Tim admission.
I spent some time with Nicole yesterday, and she was very forthcoming with information. She did admit to cheating with 4 men, one of them which was his cousin.
Did you know this?
Yeah. Dawn's son.
You didn't know about this?
No.
Nicole, we asked you, did you ever tell Chris's mother, Marge, that one of your children may not be Chris's? Oh, there's an admission.
Nicole did say that, yes, she did mention that to Marge because she had fooled around with other men, that there was a possibility.
Did you know this, Chris?
Yeah.
Nicole, we asked you, is there a possibility that one of your children may not be Chris's? Tim, an admission.
Yes, because, again, she did admit to fooling around with other men, and it was within a certain time frame. So there is a possibility that one of the children may not be his.
So, the only child that we're doing the DNA test on is the youngest. Okay, so it's time now for the paternity test results. So who would like to open the envelope? Good. Okay, this is for Anthony. Chris is Anthony's father. You could be a real force for good in these kids' lives. I think you're a strong woman, and they need to see a strong woman, and they need Mom to feel strong in her own right, and that's where you can come in. So how about that? No? So, we'll be right back. Up next,
Blair, the DNA test determined that.
You are the father. Get off my stage.
Lies and DNA secrets uncovered.
She was sleeping with 2 other dudes.
Today on Trisha.
I may live in another state, but I know Blair's not the father of Shanika's baby. She thinks she can get over on my son, but she will not, because he has a mother who has his best interests at heart. Blair calls me all the time and says all she wants is money. She thinks she's gonna play a game on my son. She may think this is none of my business, but when it comes to my child, I get involved.
You don't even know me to say I was sleeping with no other guy. You hear it, and you assume you don't even know me to say. You don't even know me to say I was sleeping with no other guy. You can't go by what you hear. You can't go by what you hear. You were sleeping with other guys.
You told me.
I told you
me
what?
that you was sleeping with 2 other dudes.
When?
So what that mean? That's like a 33.3% chance that's on my baby. Right?
Okay, so let's find out.
Blair, the DNA test determined that Braylon is not your son. Not your son.
Now what?
Here you go. Read it for yourself. Read it for yourself.
What?
But you 110% sure, right? 110% sure. Here you go. Read it. Read it. Read it.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Are you genuinely thought that Blair was
My
his dad?
son looked just like him. How can I not think that was not his son?
But you obviously had another partner or another friend around that time.
I can't recall having no
2
other
other
friend.
dudes called
Was
out.
it? Was there another boyfriend that could have been an overlap, or maybe you got the dates a little bit mixed up, which happens all the time with pregnancy?
No, I couldn't have no dates mixed up.
Well, he's not.
That can't be real.
It's real. It's a DNA test. It's 99.999. It's a DNA. That's what they would use in a court of law or anything else. It's virtually 100%. So maybe you've forgotten about it, or maybe you think it wasn't in that time frame. But clearly there is a man involved. So your son's going to start asking questions at some point. So you really need to be, even if you don't want to talk about it here.
I don't even know nobody but him.
Yeah, and he says he's going to be. Are you still going to be there? Are you still going to be there, Blair?
Yeah.
You are?
If you want to be there, I will stand beside you. And I will be there too.
She's going to be on my turn.
But you don't know. Here's the thing. If there are any medical conditions in his natural father's life, you're going to have to make contact with that person. So in your mind, you don't have to say it here. Do you think you kind of can work out who it may be?
It was like way before me and him even started dealing with each other.
So there was something way before you started dealing with him.
Yeah.
But there was somebody else.
Now. Story changes
But that was
now.
that ain't got nothing to do with us starting sleeping together when I got pregnant.
Maybe you were already pregnant.
My due date added up perfectly fine.
Well, there's a DNA test. You go to any court of law.
Braylon is not my son. I read it 3 times.
As for Karen, you made a good point.
I want to meet the baby. I want to get to know the baby. I would love to do that.
Wow. Yeah. And just like you will fight for your little boy, that's what Karen was doing, and you will never stop being a mummy.
Karen.
It's okay, baby.
Wow. Okay. And we'll be right back after this.
Come here, meet your G-Mom. Come here, meet your G-Mom. Hey, baby. I'll be your G-Mom. I sure will. Oh.
Lies and DNA secrets uncovered.
She was sleeping with 2 other dudes.
Today on Trisha.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me today. And I just want to say another thank you to our studio audience. They have been great. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.